record a vlog. What's our time? Time, man.
9:30.
Which side do you want, right or left?
It doesn't matter because we're gonna do both.
9, 8.
Don't do that, please. I will punch you in the face.
Why
That's
don't
why
we
I'm
do
missing teeth.
both?
That's why you're missing teeth.
So, option A, I pinch, I could squeeze slowly, or option B, I could pinch and squeeze fast.
She said put it in really fast and then take a few seconds to let it go in.
Okay, and then hold it in there.
Yeah, I think so.
What's our time? Time, man.
9:30.
Yes. Good. Ready?
Ready?
Close your eyes.
Eyes are closed.
1, 2, 3.
Did you do it? I didn't even feel that.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my gosh, that was not bad. I love you, Pearl.
And these are the worst ones.
This one kind of burns, I think, when it goes in a little bit.
I think it's done. Okay, I'll just hold it in there.
Okay. I want to tell everybody who this amazing person is right here. Not only is she my best friend in the world right this second, but Pearl, what?
There you go.
I really didn't feel that.
Good.
It's like you do this for a living, kind of.
Maybe sometimes.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm not supposed to massage it.
Yay.
That is the first thing I went to do. Okay, so you guys have to know who Pearl is. I went to Pearl because I was looking for a really great natural dentist, and I was seeing a really handsome dentist for a while. And then he left, and I almost left too, because what's the point of going? And then this
Really?
female,
Handsome?
I did think he was handsome.
Shit.
Nobody needs to know who he was. So then I meet this broad, and I'm like, oh, well, let's see how this goes. And we clicked really well. And she was totally cool with my fear of needles, and she was very, like, super, super patient with me. And as time grew, I think, like, we just continued to click. And her journey actually began with infertility as well. How long did you guys try to make a baby? You can film her too, so it's not just me.
Okay.
Depends, first time or second time. First time with us, we did IVF that I got pregnant was
Yeah.
first round.
You got pregnant the first time?
Yeah,
But
first.
how long had you been trying before you chose to do it?
Never. Because
Oh.
I had a surgery on my ovaries when I was 18 years old.
If you don't want to talk about this, you
No,
don't.
I'm okay.
Okay.
It was an emergency surgery I had on my ovaries, and at the time I had no idea. But because the doctor did such a rush job and it was an emergency, I had a lot of scar tissue. So I knew going into it that I wouldn't get pregnant naturally, but I
Okay.
double checked and I did that most painful testing. Did you do
The HSG, right?
the ink one?
Yes, I did.
Yes. Oh my God, that was miserable. So after that I knew right away. So we just went straight to IVF.
Okay.
So for me, it was the first time, but the second time that we got pregnant that we used to surrogate, probably 5 times.
Wow.
Yeah. We did
5
it.
times.
Yeah.
So the cool thing about this story is that when her 2 miracle babies were finally here, she chose me to be her postpartum doula. And it was...
Kind of ironic.
It is.
The
The circle. It really is.
Jinx.
Personal jinx. Had to buy me a coat. So I took care of her twins. I was their postpartum doula at night, and I wouldn't even pee most of my 12-hour shifts because I was so concerned about their baby boy who would just turn blue and decided to like stop breathing sometimes.
Yeah, you were the first person that met us at our house after we had the baby. Yeah, you were one of the first people we called.
I was really honored to be that person for you guys, and so I stayed with them for that duration of time, and then came back years later and subbed in when you guys needed some nanny support.
Taught my children to pee in 2 days. Miracle worker.
Potty trained the 2 little munchkins. And now the really cool part of the circle is she's helping Josh and I conceive. And if we have twins, then I will blame you for it.
At least you only have to go through the shot once,
That's
depending
true.
on how many you guys want. Have you thought about it?
We would. Josh collects things, so there's a chance that he's gonna go 75. I would like to.
At this point, you'll take anything.
Right.
But
exactly.
if you can get it, would you want twins if you could write your own story?
At this point, yes. That would never been my answer before.
I agree.
Remember
Same
when I
here.
told you, like, I even told you guys, like, twins are hard. I wouldn't personally want twins, even though I specialize in multiples. That's
Exactly.
why I wouldn't want twins, because I see how much work it is.
Exactly.
But it's also double the fun too.
Exactly. But also, you wouldn't want to go through this so many times.
No.
And if you wait another year or two to go through this whole process again,
Yeah.
It's going to be that much more challenging.
That's true, because I'm 34 right now, and the 35 clock is like doom, doom, doom. That's what society makes you think, at least. Okay, we're doing the second trigger shot, and by we I mean Pearl.
1 minute.
Okay, so
I never saw your tattoo. What is it?
it's a cover up.
Do you have enough? Oh, it is?
I was one of those.
Should we leave it at that?
I was stupid, and I got a guy's name tattooed there, and for my birthday, Josh covered it up.
Oh, how sweet.
Kind of convenient.
Okay, here. Let's do this.
I think this is how you should do, like, at work. You should just be in, like, comfy pajamas, but then have, like, blue gloves on.
Scrubs are kind of like a pajama-esque.
I don't like scrubs. I didn't like wearing scrubs here. I don't like wearing scrubs anywhere. This is so cute. By the way, I put that on one of your kids when they fell and hit their head. So it's kind of, it's like this cool circle coming back around.
Okay.
I'm appreciating this as much as one can appreciate something that they despise.
So why did they give extra needles for this one?
I think it was like if you have an issue or if it breaks, you don't need to use the extra one.
Okay, and they have a Band-Aid, which you won't need.
Okay. Is that needle the same size as the last one?
Doesn't matter. You won't know the difference.
I'm so tempted.
You want to do
these are
it?
small
No, it's
needles.
like 3 inches longer.
No, these are also small.
You said you don't want me to punch you in the face. You might get punched in the face.
So have you thought of names?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we've had our kids' names for a long time.
Are we sharing or not sharing?
Yeah. Blake for a boy, Skylar for a girl.
That's
Those are
really
cool
cute.
names.
Preppy white people names. That's what it sounds like.
It's more nature.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Ready?
Where are you
This
sitting?
this one lengthwise might take a little longer because there's more solution in here.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
You're freaking the bomb.com.
So Blake and Skylar.
She does this to me when she's
Here's
working on my
to
team.
you,
She tries to distract me.
wherever you are in the world. One day will you come to us, and we are going to be waiting for you. However you might come. And do I hold it in here for a few more seconds? Done. Good job.
Woohoo! I survived.
You did it.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Do you want a picture with your friend?
With you. Actually,
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Here we go.
this is not my friend.
Are you supposed to lay
It is my
down or
friend.
you get up
So
there?
look at this. Look what you did.
That is nothing.
That's
That's
pretty big.
I think that's small.
No, that's not a diabetic needle. That's not. You did good.
Okay, we can switch it
Awesome.
over to.